Namaste everybody, welcome back to YogaCandi and welcome back to our 5 days of gratitude. Today I want us to show some appreciation for our feet, an area that we often forget actually even exists, and it's just wonderful to show them some love and actually take some time to notice how they feel, not only when we press them against the body but against the mat, and how they might actually be feeling in each moment. So we're going to take some time to become aware of them. Let's start off in butterfly pose. You can always sit with your back against a wall, or you can place your hands behind you if you have very tight hips. So your legs may be raised, and that's okay. But if they're open, great, let your legs open out wide. Take your hands to your feet, close your eyes, sit up tall. And just for a moment, give the soles of the feet a little rub. Keep your breath nice and natural. Take both hands to the right foot, close your eyes, and give the inner sole a little rub here. Suck your belly back, sit up tall. Relax the space between your eyebrows. And then take both hands to the other foot and rub the inside of that foot. Just for a moment here, show them some love before we begin. Sit up tall, relax your face. And then take both your thumbs to the insides of the big toe knuckle and the second toe knuckle, and just press, gently press and release. And then let go. You can open your eyes and we can begin. Let's start at the top of our mat in a standing position. Take your feet hip distance apart. Look at your toes. Press your big toes into the mat and your baby toes. Then your heels, and find a slight lift, just a very, very slight lift in the arches of the feet. Stand up tall, suck your belly back. Roll your shoulders back and down. Allow them to hang heavy. Hands hang by the sides of the body. Slightly tilt the face up. Be strong like a tree. Notice your feet anchoring into the mat. Close your eyes and let's breathe here. Let's take some nice deep conscious breaths, becoming aware of the lungs and the air entering our bodies. But at the same time noticing the feet and how they feel. And just like yesterday, bring your hands into awareness as well. Feel the tingling sensation. So we have 3 parts of the body that we're bringing awareness to. Our breath. How does it feel to breathe in the air? Our fingertips, as they tingle with circulation and life. Our feet, as you feel the pressure against your mat and the coolness on the top of the foot. Take 2 more deep breaths. On your next inhale, open your eyes and watch your hands as they raise to the sky, bringing your palms together. Inhale. Exhale, take a bend, fold down to the ground, bending the knees if needed. Grab each elbow and hang heavy like a rag doll. Let your head hang heavy. You may want to find a little movement. Be aware of your feet as they press into the ground, keeping you stable, holding the body. Notice as you sway
what parts of the foot pressure is leaning onto. You may notice the knives of the feet, the sides of the feet, are gently pressing into the mat as you sway from side to side. Inhale, halfway lift, bring your hands to your thighs or your knees or shins. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, suck the belly back. Exhale, fold. Now inhale, come back up to standing. Roll the spine nice and slowly, bringing the hands up above the head, touching the palms, and exhale them down to the sides of the body. Now take your weight to your right foot, bring your hands against your chest, press them deeply into the chest. Lift up off of the left, and inhale, lift the leg. Just hold that just for a second. And notice where the pressure is on the right standing leg. Where is the pressure in your feet? Notice how they very slightly wobble to keep your balance. Look at something that isn't moving. And now guide your foot to below the knee on the calf or above the knee on the thigh, coming in for tree pose. You're planting your foot against your body, pressing it nice and firmly, keeping your hips squared. Don't sink into your right hip. Stand there and open up through the knee. In for tree pose. Be as stable as a tree. Don't worry if you fall. Notice how your standing foot feels, and then notice how the top foot feels, the one pushing against your leg. And very slowly release the leg and take it back down to the ground. Shake this right foot, and then the left, and then the right. And we're going to do the same on the other side, taking our weight into our left foot this time. Come up onto the tippy toes of the right, and gently draw it up towards the chest. Suck your belly back, shoulders back. Look at something that isn't moving. Take notice of your standing leg. Take notice of the foot, how it feels. Take a break whenever you need to. From here we're going to take our tree pose, taking the foot to the inside of the leg. You can put it below the knee on the calf or above the knee on the thigh, maybe even all the way up towards the groin. Open up through the knee using your glutes and press that foot deeply into your body. Stand tall as a tree. Notice the feet. How do they feel? Take one more deep breath. And then release that foot, not the standing foot. And bring it back down to the ground, giving your left foot a little shake. And then the right. And inhale, the hands to the sky, look up as they touch. Exhale, fold. Find your ragdoll. Allow your head to hang heavy once again. Grab onto each elbow and become as heavy as a rock. Notice the feet and the toes. Put pressure into the heels, into the big toe and into the baby toes. Take one more deep breath here. Now inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands and step back into plank. Now notice where the pressure is while you're in your plank. Notice the hands and the feet. Keep the body nice and strong. Suck your belly up. Slightly tuck your tailbone. And then very gently bring your knees to the mat. Exhale, chaturanga. Keeping the elbows close to the body. Inhale a baby cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your dog for a moment, stretching out the hamstrings. Become aware of your feet and how they feel here. Is there any tension? Consciously try to press your heels down towards the mat. Keep walking your feet. And then become still, pressing your heels as far towards the mat as you can. Don't worry if they don't ever get there, but it's the intention behind it, trying to press them down. Tilt your face towards your pelvis and breathe. Nice deep breaths into your lungs. Inhale your right leg to the sky, look straight ahead, and exhale, draw it to your chest in a plank. Now step between the hands and send your back foot slightly behind you. Keep your hands planted, and then inhale, raise your hands to the sky for our high lunge once again. Hips are squared facing forwards. Front legs at a 90-degree angle to the ground. Back heel is off the floor. Notice the feet and where the pressure is. Breathe deep. Now exhale, open to warrior two. Look beyond the right fingertips. Press into the knife edge of the back foot. Back foot 90-degree angle to the back of the mat. Take a deep breath. And then inhale, straighten both legs, face the long edge of the mat. And we're going to take a wide-legged forward fold. So come into a wide stance. Notice where the pressure is in the feet. Interlace your hands behind your back. Exhale, start to fold forward. Bend your knees when you feel tension that's too much for your body. But if you can keep them straight, keep them straight. And allow your arms to fall up and over your head. Pressing into the knife edge of the feet. Make sure there's no pain. If there is, bend your knees a little more. The closer together your palms are, the more intense the arm stretch will be. And breathe here, allow your head to hang heavy. Bring your awareness back to the feet. How are they feeling? Where is the pressure? Try to bring the pressure to the knife edges of the feet. Take one more deep breath. And release the hands. Bring your fingertips down to the ground. Look at the floor. Bring your hands to your hips. And inhale, come up to standing using your core and the strength of your legs. Open up back into warrior two here on the right side. Bending into the right knee. Look beyond the right fingertips. Suck your belly in. One more deep breath. Bring your right hand to your right knee and windmill your left hand up and over your ear. Turn towards the sky, look up. Now exhale. Start to swipe your left fingertips against the ground, bringing them to the back leg and bringing the right arm up to the sky. Look up. Keeping bent in the front knee. And exhale, warrior two. Deep inhale. And bring it back to our high lunge, coming up off of the back heel
Inhale the hands to the sky, bend into the front knee. Frame the front foot, bringing your fingertips to the ground, your palms to the ground. Step back to plank. Hold your plank, and you can always take an easy one by bringing your knees down. We're going to exhale chaturanga. Inhale for a baby cobra, full cobra or upward facing dog. And meet me in downward facing dog. When you get there, remember to concentrate on pushing those heels down to the ground, bringing a nice pressure to the palms, to the hands, to the feet. Sending your tailbone to the sky, breathe deep. One more deep breath. Now inhale, lift this left leg to the sky, and as you exhale, draw it to your chest, come forward to plank and step between the palms as best you can. And then inhale, lift up into your high lunge. Don't worry if you lose your balance, just like I did. And inhale your hands to the sky, look straight ahead. Notice the feet and where the pressure is. Take a deep inhale here. And then open up into our warrior two, twisting the body, opening the hips, look beyond the left fingertips. The back foot is 90-degree angle to back of the mat, putting pressure into the knife edge of the foot. Bring your awareness to your feet and to your breath, and to your fingertips as they extend and tingle. One more deep breath. Straighten the front leg, face the long edge of the mat. Inhale the hands to the sky, look up, and then take an interlace behind your back. Interlace the opposite way, so the opposite thumb is on top. Bend your knees as much as you need, and we're going to bend for a forward fold, a wide-legged forward fold. Allow your arms to fall up and over your head. Press into the knife edges of the feet. You can always find a little movement, maybe slightly looking left and right, only if that feels good. And now inhale, release the hands, take your fingertips to the ground, hands to the hips, and inhale with the strength of your legs and your core. Lift yourself back to standing, back to warrior two. Open up through the hips, bend into the front leg, into your left leg. Look beyond the left fingertips. Become conscious of the body and of the breath. Take one more deep breath here. And then bring this left hand, this left forearm, to the left knee, and inhale the right arm up and over the head, look to the sky. Now very gently sweep these left fingertips along the mat, bringing them to the thigh of the opposite leg, and inhale the right arm to the sky, look up. Exhale, warrior two. Hold it one more breath. And then come back into our high lunge, coming up off the back heel, lifting it off the ground. Inhale, hands to the sky, bend into the front knee. Become aware of the feet once again. And then frame the front foot. Step back into plank. Hold your plank. Drop your knees if you need a nice easy variation of chaturanga. Exhale chaturanga, elbows close to the body. Take a back bend. And then bring it back to downward facing dog. Meet me there in your own time. When you get there, press nice and strong into the feet and the hands. And become aware of the breath, as well as the feet and as well as the fingers. Take one more deep breath. And exhale, roll your knees to the ground. Come into a tabletop and we're going to do 3 cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, arch. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, arch. One more. Exhale, arch. Come down to your bum, take a seat. Come to the middle of your mat and we're going to take a boat pose. So lean backwards, take your hands behind your knees, lift your feet off the floor, suck your belly back towards your spine. If and only if you have the strength, you can let go of the legs. You can even straighten the legs, whichever is more accessible to your body. And breathe, point the toes. Open the legs to hip distance. Bring the feet down to the mat. Plant them down. Lean forward and take your hands behind your body. From here, you're going to lift up into a reverse tabletop. Plant the feet nice and strong, the big toes, baby toes and heels. And inhale, lift the hips to the sky. Relax your head back. You'll notice a stretch across the chest. Keep the hips lifted, knees in line with the heels, hands in line with the shoulders. Take one more deep breath here. Exhale down. Look straight ahead, back and for our boat pose, hands behind the knees. Come, lean back a little and lift them off the ground. Point your toes, become very aware of the feet. Point them with conviction. And if you want to, you can let go of behind the legs. You can even straighten the legs. Hold it for one more deep breath. Open the legs to hip distance and draw the feet down to the ground. Keep leaning backwards. Hold this, suck your belly back towards your spine. And then lean forwards using your core. Take your hands behind you just a little further from the bum, maybe a couple of inches. Back into our reverse tabletop. Hands are in line with the shoulders. And as you lift, inhale. Rest your head backwards. Suck your belly back and hold your reverse tabletop. Take 2 more deep breaths. Notice your feet. Exhale down. If you have the strength, we're going to do that one last time. Bring your feet back together, sit up tall, hold behind the knees, lean back, come into your boat. Point your toes, shoulders back and down. Hands can stay behind the knees or let go. You can always straighten your legs. This is a bit more advanced, so don't do it if it's not in your practice. One more deep breath. Open your legs hip distance and bring your feet to the floor. Hold your hands out where they are. Suck your core back, stay there, leaning back. You can always hold on to your knees. And then lean forwards, bringing your hands a couple of inches away from your bum. Plant them and plant your feet. Now look at your toes. Hip distance, this is our last one. Press your big toes into the ground. Press all 4 toes into the mat. Press your heels. Plant your hands nice and firmly. Engage your nice deep breath. On an inhale, lift the hips to the sky. Rest your head back. Suck your belly button back towards the spine. One more deep breath. And exhale, release, bringing your bum back to the ground. At the very last minute, lift your neck back up to the center and come on forward. Now take a very comfortable seat of your choice, anything that feels good for your body. Sit up tall through the spine. Plant your hands on your knees and then turn the palms so the palms are facing up towards the sky. Suck your belly back a little and drop your shoulders back and down the spine. Relax the space between your eyebrows and relax your hands. We're just going to breathe naturally here for a moment. Bring your breath back to its natural rhythm. Relax your face. Relax your shoulders. Relax your elbows. Relax the hips, but gently draw your belly back. Relax your knees. Bring your awareness down the legs and all the way down into the tips of the toes and the tips of the fingers. Notice how they feel. If there's any tension, let go. Keeping your eyes closed, just slowly roll your neck from side to side. Keeping your awareness on the body and on the breath. Keep your mind still. Rolling the neck. Roll over towards the left and extend the right fingertips down towards the ground. Take them onto the mat, keeping the arm nice and straight. Allow your head to fall towards the left shoulder. Take a deep breath. And then roll the neck towards the right shoulder. Allow the head to fall towards the shoulder. And then take the palm back to that knee, keeping the palm facing towards the sky. Take your left fingertips over to the left side of the mat, keeping the arms straight, fingertips on the floor. Rest your head, allow it to hang heavy towards the shoulder. Take a really deep breath here. And then roll your head back to the center of the chest. Allow your head to hang heavy. Bring your palm, the top of the hand, back to the knee. Keep the head heavy, eyes closed. And then inhale, lift the head. Bring your palms together, rub them together, create some warmth. Place them over the eyes. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, slowly remove the palms and open your eyes nice and gently. I hope you've all enjoyed today's class. I hope it made you feel good and made you become a little more aware of these lovely feet of yours. Until tomorrow, everybody, I hope you're enjoying this course. Please let me know in the comments below how you're getting on and how you're enjoying it and how it's making you feel. Until tomorrow, have a lovely day. Namaste.